Hello and welcome to TTV News with some latest event in the province. Ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of May 21st, as the historical site of the provisional revolutionary peace of the Republic of South Vietnam in Tân Lập Commune, Tân Minh District, TayNinhTV province have a meeting to celebrate the 55th anniversary of the establishment of the Cuban embassy in TayNinh. Attending the meeting, there were Ms. Ariadne Fiolabrada, Consul General of Cuba in Ho Chi Minh City. On the province side, there were Mr. Trần Văn Chiến, Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee.
Speaking at the meeting, Mr. Trần Văn Chiến emphasized that the friendship relationship between Vietnam and Cuba is a special, faithful, and pure friendship because Vietnam and Cuba are ready to sacrifice their blood, which are the immortal words of leader Fidel Castro, expressing Cuba's deep affection to sacrifice and share with Vietnam. In the coming time, TayNinhTV hopes that the Cuban Consulate General will continue to coordinate and support the province to cooperate with Cuba in areas where Cuba has strengths such as pharmaceutical technology, medical human resource training, and community healthcare. In addition, TayNinhTV also wants to strengthen the promotion of cultural exchange between the young generation to sustainably maintain the good traditional regional relationship between the two countries. At the meeting, Ms. Ariadne Fiolabrada also emphasized that this meaningful meeting created favorable conditions for the delegation to visit the place where the embassy is located, firstly, connecting and tightening the good traditional relationship between Cuba and Vietnam in general and the message of eternal solidarity and mutual help between the two peoples. At the meeting, the Provincial Party Committee, People's Council, People's Committee, and Vietnam Federal Committee of TayNinhTV Province presented 10 tons of rice to the Cuban people worth 150 million Vietnam dong.
According to the report of the Departments of Planning and Investment, for 2 consecutive years of 2022 and 2023, the disbursement results of the public investment plans of TayNinhTV province reaches over 100% of the land assigned by the Prime Minister. However, it has not yet achieved the plans assigned by the Provincial People's Council.
Specifically, in the period of 2021-2023, except for 2021 due to the impact of the COVID-19 epidemic, TayNinhTV province public investment disbursement only reached nearly 92% of the plan assigned by the Prime Minister. In 2022 and 2023, the province brought achieved over 106% of the plan assigned by the Prime Minister. However, this result has not yet reached the plan assigned by the Provincial People's Council because the Provincial People's Council set a higher goal. The Department of Planning and Investment has closely coordinated with the Department of Finance in payment and settlement of completed project capital, avoiding outstanding capital construction debt, timely coordinate with investors to handle remaining issues and problems in payment and finalization of completed projects and propose to the Provincial People's Committee to handle investors who delay implementation, finalization of projects due to the substantive reasons. The Department of Planning and Investment also advised the Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee to issue Directive No. 4 dated March 27, 2023 on launching an emulation movement to speed up the disbursement of public investment capital in the 2023-2025 period. Regarding the Ho Chi Minh City Mộc Bài Expressway project, the leader of the Ho Chi Minh City People's Committee said, there is enough in the expressway network development planning for the Southeast region and Ho Chi Minh City area. Ho Chi Minh City People's Committee has submitted the pre-feasibility study report to the Ministry of Planning and Investment for appraisal. It is expected to be submitted for approval by the Prime Minister this May. The Ho Chi Minh City Mộc Bài Expressway is 59.9 kilometers long. The section route Ho Chi Minh City is 24.66 kilometers. The section route TayNinhTV is 26.317 kilometers. Standard for lane scale. Investments from its PPP, BOT contact. The total estimate is 19,617 billion Vietnam dong, of which construction is 9,270 billion Vietnam dong, land clearance is 6,774 billion Vietnam dong, state capital structure is 9,674 billion Vietnam dong, including site clearance and participation in BOT. Investors participating in BOT are over 9,900 billion Vietnam dong. The payback period is 14 years and 10 months. The contract implementation period is 16 years and 9 months. The Standing Committee of the Provincial Business Council has a plan to organize an explanation activity for the Provincial Business Committee to explain the implementation situation of projects with land allocation, land lease and projects with land recovery and change of use purpose in the province. According to the plan, through organizing explanation activities, the Standing Committee of the Provincial Business Council will review and evaluate the implementation of land laws, focusing on the progress of projects assigned by the states. Land lease, projects with land recovery and land use purpose change, according to the resolution of the Provincial Business Council. This explanation activities is also a monitoring activity to grasp the situation of land management and use by organizations allocated on leased land by the states to implement projects. At the same time, supervise the state management responsibilities of the Provincial Business Committee, departments, branches and agencies, and units related to land. It is expected that the explanation session will be held at the end of this month or early June.
Resolutions of the 11th Tainan Provincial Party Congress clearly state that developments of clean agriculture and high-tech agriculture to increase productivity, quality, and competitiveness of agricultural products in the province continues to be considered one of the keys and outright programs in the province's social-economic development in the periods of 2021-2025.
Implementing the resolution, TayNinhTV Province issued Decision Number 94 dated January 12, 2023 of the Provincial Business Committee approving the high-tech agriculture area project of TayNinhTV Province. Currently, the Provincial Business Committee is adjusting Decision Number 94. After the adjustment, it is expected that by 2030, 22 high-tech agricultural areas will be developed. Its production area certified as a high-tech agriculture zone forms at least one chain of links and product consumption, contributing to increasing the value of rate of agricultural, forestry, and fishery products produced in various forms. Cooperation and association rate over 25% by 2025 and 35% by 2030. Increase the value rate of high-tech agricultural products to over 40% by 2025 and 50% by 2030. TayNinhTV Apple Club, located at Mintum Agricultural Service Cooperative in Tân Hưng Kham Mueang, Tân Châu District, has just been established and officially launched on May 19. The event was attended by Mr. Lê Viết Bình, Deputy Chief of Office of the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development. This is a voluntary professional association of farmers who grow, care for, and trade custard apple. Mr. Nguyễn Đình Xuân, Director of the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, emphasized that its foundation creates favorable conditions for farmers to share and exchange production experiences and effective custard apple growing models. It is also a channel to exchange between farmers and governments, unions, scientists, and businesses. It belongs to Mintum Agricultural Service Cooperative with more than 150 members who are farming households cultivating more than 600 hectares of custard apple. Mr. Lê Minh Trung, Director of Mintum Agricultural Service Cooperative, was elected as chairman of the association. On this occasion, Mr. Lê Minh Hoàng, Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, presented a bouquet and good wishes to the TayNinhTV Custard Apple Club. The wastewater treatment plant project in Diem Châu Thao has been invested and put into use since 2017, currently operating and effectively treating collected wastewater. This system is expanding its collection routes to protect the environment. The plant collects wastewater from quarters 1 and 2 with a flow of 250 cubic meters per day and night. To improve environmental sanitation conditions in Tao, the People's Committee of TayNinhTV Province has approved the investment policy of the wastewater collection system project and site works of quarters 3 and 4 of the town. With a total investment of over 46 billion Vietnam dong, implementation period is from 2023 to 2025 from the provincial budget. Currently, the project is being implemented and is supported by people in the same province. It is expected that construction package number 5 will be completed in July 2024. However, there are still some households who have not agreed to connect the pipeline because the house is small and has no space in the yard, so they have to dig the floor from front to back. So they are afraid. This is also experienced for urban areas to orient themselves towards building urban drainage system from planning to management and operation. At Kim Dong Primary School, Water City, on the morning of 21st, TayNinhTV Youth Union, the City Department of Education and Training, coordinated with EG Skill, Science and Technology Education Joint Stock Company to organize the STEM Festival and Dropcon competition for elementary and middle school students in the area. This is the first activity held in TayNinhTV. 19 teams with nearly 80 contestants from 30 primary and secondary schools in the city excitedly participated in the festival with specific activities such as visiting and experiencing STEM models and products made from recycled materials, thereby helping children understand the applications of science to solve problems in life. In the Probocon competition with the team Green Reactivity, Green Future, the teams went through 2 rounds of competition in which the primary school group competed in assembling and controlling robots. The middle school section competes in programming robots to automatically complete the task of planting trees on a physical model and competing in controlling robots directly classifying waste on a physical model. As a result, Kim Dong Primary School won first prize in the primary school division and first prize in the middle school division for Nguyễn Thái Học Middle School team.
Ladies and gentlemen, previously at the opening sessions of the 7th section, the National Assembly heard the government's report on additions assessment of the results of implementing the socio-economic development plans and state budgets for 2023 and the first months of 2024. This is a content that has received a lot of attention and discussions on the sidelines of National Assembly's deputies.
To the government's report, National Assembly delegates were very impressed by the GDP growth rate in the first quarter of this year, estimated to increase by 5.66%, the highest since 2020 until now. Disbursement of public investment capital as of April 30 reached 17.46% of the plan, the highest in the last 4 years. Agricultural production grew quite well. Industrial production continues to recover. However, rural practice and the inspection report of the Economic Committee, delegates also expressed concerns. Although the indicators have improved, economic growth is still facing many obstacles and difficulties. The most worrying thing is that the target of 6 to 6.5% is difficult in my opinion. In the first 4 months of the year, we grew by 5.56%, a good step compared to 2023. However, achieving the set number is difficult. Through seminars and analysts, it is true that our economy is facing global risk challenges. These are truly inevitable. 2024 is a sprint year, so delegates hope that at the meeting, the National Assembly will discuss and work with the government to find effective solutions to run the economy, strengthen endogenous capacity, and stabilize the macroeconomy, ensuring major balance of the economy, control inflation, especially creating favorable conditions for businesses in terms of tax policy, capital access, interest rate support. Open a business environment factors to help businesses assess world economic recovery trends, promote export, and facilitate businesses receiving support such as reducing VAT by 2%, maintaining low bank interest rates for businesses to access capital. We can still achieve expectations of 6 to 6.5%. The content of the discussion on the report on the implementation of the socio-economic development plan and the state budget in the first month of 2024 will be discussed thoroughly during the meeting to find breakthrough solutions to help complete successfully socio-economic development goals for 2024 and the 5-year plan 2021-2025.
The Orient, the largest agricultural products and processed foods exhibitions in North America, took place in Montreal, Canada last week, attracted tens of thousands of exhibitors from more than 40 countries and more than 20,000 visitors from all over the world. Among them, there were 2 representatives from Vietnam, attracting the interest of many visitors, opening up prospects for exporting processed foods in the future.
The largest agricultural product and processed food exhibition in North America, ASEAN Canada, is not only considered a meeting and exchange point for the processed agricultural product and food industry, but also a privileged gateway to the North American markets for all businesses participating in the exhibition. For many years, we have greatly supported Vietnamese businesses participating in this fair. Every year, we post information about ASEAN to find ways to support businesses, especially small and medium-sized enterprises in Vietnam's processed food production sector, to access the North American market. Thuận Phong Company attending this fair with quite typical Vietnamese products such as coconut water and canned coconut milk. ASEAN is one of the big fairs that we want to attend. Every year, we still register to attend ASEAN Paris and realize that this fair is large in scale and brings many benefits to businesses. These are the reasons why we want to participate in testing at ASEAN Canada to introduce some products and find distributors and importers in this area. The products that Sapporo Taklak brings to this exhibition are frozen fruits processed according to international standards, ensuring quality as well as retaining nutrition and natural color. It is the year the company focuses on participating in fairs around the world to prepare for opening a new factory. After the ASEAN Canada Fair, the company will attend Thailand's Thai Fest Fair, Seoul Food in Korea, then fairs in Australia, Russia, and even ASEAN Paris this year. In addition to Vietnamese businesses seeking to directly export agricultural products and processed foods to the Canadian markets, we can also combine with companies in this area to further produce and improve added value for Vietnam's agricultural products. Since its establishment, the People's Patrol Force has cooperated with the Commune Police Force and the Militia and Self-Defense Force to carry out good work such as patrolling, preventing crime and social evils, participating in maintaining traffic order and safety. Thanh Tây Commune Tân Biên District is an inland area but has a large and quite complex terrain. In recent years, many farms have been formed in the commune, attracting workers from everywhere to live and start a business. Changes in socio-economic life have made the security and order situation in the area potentially more complicated. Currently, under the regular commune police force is deployed to the commune, the number is still not enough, so the support of the People's Patrol Force is needed in ensuring security and order. From that reality, the Commune People's Committee has directed the Steering Committee for Crime Prevention, Social Evils, and Building a Movement of Armed People to protect the commune's national security to well carry out the work of building a movement of armed people to protect homeland security with special attention paid to building and strengthening the People's Patrol Force. Every month, each patrol team assigns forces to be ready to fight and support the commune police. The People's Patrol team of communes and hamlets always actively participate in models of armed people movements to protect national security, such as self-managing residential clubs, participate in the steering committee of the model mobilizing on people to participate in denouncing and catching criminals in residential areas, participate in managing, supervising, sensitizing, and educating law violators in the community, prisoners and law violators, participate in mediating disputes and conflicts among the people. Every month, the People's Patrol Force of Communes and Hamlets also supports the commune police to patrol and handle many cases related to local security and order, contributing to ensuring stability of the situation in the area. In the coming time, the Commune Police Committee will continue to direct the Commune Police Force to regularly strengthen the People's Patrol Force, to ensure operations according to regulations. In addition, we also do our best to ensure security and order in the area. As an extended arm of the Commune Police Force in grasping the situation of security and order and social evils in the area, the People's Patrol Group of Tantan Commune plays a significant role in repelling crime and preventing crime in the area, stabilize the security and order situation, contributing to economic, cultural, and social development in the commune.
That's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.